tap. What you're looking at here is the focus cell. I've received a number of questions about whether or not I'm using AC on my focus cell. Evidently there's a lot of people coming in the middle of my videos. The focus cell is designed to run on DC 12 volts. It puts out approximately 1 liter per minute of hydrogen and oxygen, and it is constructed of 11 plates, 3 inches by 8. In the 11 plates, 3 of them are positive, 3 of them are negative, and the rest is neutral. What I'm going to do is show you here part of its operation. It's enabled me to do a lot of experiments with it. It's a very, very easy cell to work with. What I have here is the temperature of the cell, which is 74 degrees at this point. We're working off a 12.76 battery, and right now no amps. I'm going to turn it on here and I'll show you how it works. This is the cell I have in my Honda and that I've been experimenting with. If you go to hydrogentap.com, you can see the cell itself. If you click on YouTube, it'll take you to the link that'll show you all the videos I've made over the years, over 300 of them at this point. And it'll be in order, so the latest video is first. A lot of people come in the beginning and the end, which is kind of frustrating. There's your amperage, 6.98 at 12.25 volts, and you can see the temperature is 74 degrees Fahrenheit. We're going to let that run. Gives you a pretty good view of it. The cell does well, and I'm kind of proud to have been the designer of it. This is the top. I'm going to turn it off to let you see how it works. What you're looking at here are connectors. They're spacers and connectors to connect 3 of the positive plates and 3 of the negative plates together on each side. The plates that are in between, that's plus neutral plate, negative. So every alternate plate is a neutral plate. There's 1/8 of an inch between each plate. That means 1/8 of an inch between the positive plate and the neutral plate, the other side of the neutral plate, and the next plate. The cell is 3 by 8 inches, and you can see the hydrogen and oxygen dissipating here. This is the cell I had in the Honda. If you go to the site hydrogentap.com, you can see the Honda itself. If you click on installation, you'll see the Honda that it was in and how it was in there. This is all experimental. I can't overemphasize that. Do not get a cell if you have an engine that you depend on. If you have a car you have to depend on it, I would never ever put a cell in it. We do not know what's going on with the engine. I'm getting email from both gearheads and other people. Both sides are swearing that either it does damage or doesn't do damage. One of the things, as I tell everybody that emails me, until someone comes up with a straight scientific evaluation. You cannot listen to anyone. That means you get an engine brand new, put it on a block, run it, put the hydrogen in it, run it for 1,000 miles, and then open it up, just like I did the cell here, and see what's inside. See how it's, or what it's done to the engine. I get people that tell me it actually cleans the engine. I don't know, but neither do they. Until someone does a study, I wouldn't believe either side, any side. As you can see, the temperature still 74, and I'm going to turn it on again for you. Give you a better view of this. There's the amps on the right. That's the focus cell. On my side I have two of them, one longer than the other. A lot of people are asking for a shorter cell. The experiments I've been doing with the higher voltages to try to find out what I can get the focus to do with the Myers effect. As I speak to you now, I haven't been able to prove or disprove it either direction, although I am getting some good results. And if you've been watching the videos, you've been seeing the results as I get them. We're still at 74 degrees. If you're going to be sending me an email and saying that I must measure the output, please don't do that. I've already done it. If you go back a few videos, you'll see it. It's putting out about 1 liter a minute. When I bring it to 15 volts and, I'm sorry, at 15 amps, 12 volts, it's putting out about 1 liter a minute. That's hydrogen and oxygen because it puts out both here. We're at 75 degrees now. What's going to happen eventually in its tube, or in a tube, the cell will bring the temperature up to about 110 degrees and stay there. That's using about 1/4 teaspoon of lye in a gallon of water. I think I've told you just about everything there is to know about this cell. It's very easy to take apart, very easy to put back together. Everything, all the cells that I have been making and all the tests I've been doing uses the KISS principle. You keep it simple, stupid. The simpler the better. I'll turn it off before I get gassed out of here. I'm using a tractor battery. I'll show you what that looks like. That's my battery. There's some batteries in the background. I've just recently lost all of my other batteries, including the one you see in the background there. They were cheap batteries and they finally gone by the wayside. This is a brand new battery I have. If you want to talk to me, you can write me at johnaarons@hydrogentap.com, or you can go to the site hydrogentap.com. Again, this is the focus cell, and if you are interested in looking at the videos, go to hydrogentap.com and click on YouTube. It'll bring you to the YouTube videos, but they'll be in order. The latest videos will be first.